You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Spring Jamboree from Ventura Academy in Stockton. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and for our final broadcast game of the day, it's the Thunder Hoops reigning from Buhack Colony and the Valley Phuture Phenoms, the 15U boys group. Our producer loves this matchup. He says they look too evenly matched. We might see some extra time on the clock. I'm not going to say the word like he did earlier, but want to keep that out of play. We want to see a win in regulation, but that's up to the teams to determine how this game will play out. Thunder Hoops in the black and gold, Valley Phuture Phenoms in the gray, blue, and green. 2 18-minute running halves. The final minute of the second half will be a stop clock. As long as the point differential is 10 or less, we have a travel on that attempt, so it'll go over to the Phuture Phenoms. The defense standing tall in the first two possessions, one for each team. Valley Phuture Phenoms bringing 9 players, or rather 7. 9 on the roster, 7 here. Nice move to get inside down low, and the shot goes through for Jaden Holt. The Thunder from the corner. Pogo's up and down. Offensive board deep for another 3. That'll be off mark. Thunder getting back on defense rather slowly. The Phuture Phenoms is trying to dribble through a lot of the pressure where the backs were turned. A foul on Thunder Hoops, Jeremy Guevara. The Thunder Hoops bringing an 8-man roster into today's play. Phenoms running a 3-2. The southpaw lefty missing it all. Deep rebound into the corner for Herbert Pena. Leading pass. This will get into the hands of Guevara. He just had the foul on the other end. 3 on the way. Looks good. Pogo's out. Rebound underneath. Goes for the scoop. Denied down low. The shot blocker, Lamaje Steed, gets in the way. Robert McDonald will be the ball handler for the Phenoms as he brings it up, going head-to-head against Medina. The Thunder looking to that outside shot multiple times in their first couple of possessions. Jeremy Guevara will be the first to get on the board for Thunder Hoops. Hits the 3 from the corner in front of the Phenom bench. Holt's pass slips through the hands of Lennon Brooks. He was looking towards the hoop before he had control of the ball. And here's that last look of the block from Lamaje Steed. Rose up at the right time, and just the wrong offensive play from Thunder there. You always have to go up strong to the hoop. If you go up and scoop, there's going to be plenty of surface area on that ball for the defense to get a hand on it. Offensive rebound to the Phenoms. Here's Holt. He goes on the drive, tries to step through it. Ball goes through the hoop, but not before the travel call. Thunder will bring in Ernie Freitas. (3-2) score. Thunder in the lead by 1 after their last 3-point shot from the corner from Guevara. the back down. Plenty of Phenoms inside the key to help defend the inside, but the way the Thunder have been shooting and attempting the three-point shots, you always have to look at what's being attempted and not what the most high percentage shot is, as Guevara hits another three from the opposite corner this time. You always know what a team is good at when they take the most shot attempts from the areas, and the Thunder showing three, but the Phenoms defense defending inside, allowing them to shoot, not paying off early for the Phenom defense, but grossly paid for the Thunder hoops. Baseline, got it to go, count the basket, and one. Lennon Brooks drives to the hoop, finishing, fighting through contact, a three-point play. Jaden Holt scored the first basket for the Phenoms. Lennon Brooks now the second to score. Looking for that old-fashioned three-point play, unable to do so. Rebound to Guevara. He has all six for the Thunder. Another corner three. This time it's good for Armit Hundal. All 9 points of the Thunder from outside the arc. Holt trying to split the defenders. A lot of contact. Hundal will pick up this foul as we look at his three from the last time down offensively in that attacking third. Those corners are hot for the Thunder. Freitas goes into the far corner. Here's Guevara. Tries to go up and down to Hundal on the backside. Leads to a turnover, a one-on-one the other way. Body gets in front. Oh, it's offensive. The Thunder draw the offensive foul and bring it back into their control. It looked like he was slightly late, but the official thinks otherwise. Let's take a closer look. Steps in front, and that's a close one. Myself and my producer agreeing that most likely should have been a blocking call. He got almost into position before the shooter was on his way up, but most likely should have been defensive. But the play goes on with the 9-4 score. Here's another one from Hundal. Rattles it through, his second of the day, the fourth in the game for the Thunder. All 12 points. No such thing as a mid-range shot or a layup to the Thunder currently. 8 minutes into play, 12-4 score. The Phuture Phenoms, they were the first on the board, but since have been quieted with a muzzle. Before the shot, three in the key against Lamaje Steed, and Hundal almost replicating the shot he had just moments ago. Here's Guevara to Hundal, the only two to score. Hundal rims it out from 10. In transition, here goes Holt. Multiple defenders standing in his way. He's fouled for more free throws. Here's the last play that leads Holt to the free throw line. Just a lot of body contact down low. That foul goes against Luke Shelton. Holt able to hit 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Phenoms continuing in the man-to-man defense. So it looks like they might be going a little zone here. Top of the arc 3. Goes long, offensive board for Medina. Swings it out, wide open from the wing. Line was good, power was off. Steed lost it on the way. Play disrupted by the hand of Lennon Brooks. It leads to a foul. That's his first. That's the second against the Phuture Phenoms. On the drive, Shelton gets down the lane, and still the Thunder have yet to have a basket made inside the three-point line. Shelton travels on his way to the paint. 11 minutes down in the first half, 12-5. 4 made threes for the Thunder, and the Phenoms, on the other hand, connecting twice from inside and are 50% from the free throw line. That's foul number 5 against Thunder. Pena picks it up. See that right side of the body. Holt got him on his backside. That's what drew the contact. Long on the mid-range. Ball still loose. Pena gets his hands on it. Caught at half court. Taken away by Johnson. Johnson now. Left hand. He's got it to go. Shelton driving. Got his defenders to jump up. 2 of them, in fact. And no one was able to grab a touch of the ball, so it goes back in favor of the Phenoms. McDonald. He's guarded by Shelton. Now Johnson, he'll take a 3. Loose ball foul on the ground. That goes against Pena again. He's in some early foul trouble with the 6th foul against the Thunder. Phenoms to inbound. McDonald off balance, gets it to roll. 3-point game. The Phenoms back within a bucket. Medina against McDonald. A reach around the body, draws the contact for foul number 3 in the first half. Here's that last bucket made by McDonald, getting around the body of Devin Friesen and climbing their way back. Shelton takes a seat on the bench for the Thunder. And Guevara, who has 6 of the team's 12 back in, now make it 8 as that's the first made basket inside the three-point line for Guevara. Comes at the 3.5-minute mark. Left-hand drive, not going to go. Pressure from Pena. Johnson, a little too aggressive. Fouls in transition, 14-9. 3 minutes to go. Here's that last play from McDonald. Good defensive pressure. Handoff to Pena and Johnson rather. He was close by the pass, decided to take his chances. Ends in a foul. Pena low. Back official calls travel before the shot. Julian Paredes enters play for the Phuture Phenoms. Nice leading pass. Stops him from getting any closer. Another travel. Guevara will lead it down for the Thunder. Look to hand it off to Pena. Foul goes to Paredes. Was during the pass. So on the baseline, the Thunder will look to score under the basket here. Pena has multiple options playing the box. They all push out, get it to the man at the 15-foot line. Going low, it's Abarea rather. Gets his own miss. The putback will launch hard off the rim. Another putback. That won't go. Multiple opportunities go nowhere for the Thunder. Then now they'll keep the pressure on. Less than a minute left in the first. Here's Johnson at the free throw line. He'll get, I believe, a 1-and-1. Rather, make it 2. His first one good for Johnson. Both teams now in double digits, 14-10. Gets them both. Stops the bleeding. 14-11. The Phenoms down by 3. Final possession. Guevara holds it up top, swings it left side. It's Hundal. 5 seconds to get it off. Hundal lost the dribble, gets it back in control, wraps it up with the left hand. That won't go. A second to get it off. Does so in time, but nowhere close. 14-11 is the end of the first. 18 down, 18 to go. It's NorCal Sports TV's Spring Jamboree. Thunder Hoops, Valley Phuture Phenoms through one half of play. It's the Thunder Hoops leading by 3, 14-11. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, in Ventura Academy. Our final broadcasted game of the day, but we have plenty more events coming up for you. You can subscribe to NorCal Sports TV and hit that notification bell to know when we are live here for more of our events, or you can sign your team up at norcalsportstv.com/2025 events. Join us from Venture Academy and all throughout Northern California as we continue to bring more basketball to these youth and high schoolers looking to continue their skills and get to the next level. Back-to-back threes to start it off. One from the Phenoms, number 31, Lennon Brooks, and then one on the other side for the Thunder with Freitas, but then a technical foul called after the three-point shot. We'll take a closer look at this. Great play by Guevara, who's been the leading player there, and then points at his defender, which leads to the technical foul. The officials don't mess around. They can take some talking. They can take a lot, but once you're going into the taunting realm, they're going to blow that whistle and make sure you pay for it and don't do it again. Phenoms a chance to add a couple of free points. The first one off mark from Johnson. Gets the second one, and it's an odd situation in my opinion. You have technical fouls, you get a free throw shooter down on one side of the court, and it's hardly an advantage. You get no pressure around you, but then all the pressure is on you at the same time. Everyone's staring at you to take the technical free throws after the foul was called in the first place. So you get an advantage, but at the same time a disadvantage as you have to be down there alone. Jaden Holt able to break down the defense and get straight to the rack. We're tied at 17 after the Phenoms were only down by 3 at the end of the half. This is the closest they've been to a lead since the opening minute. Hundal answers right back with the deuce of his own. Here's the drive for Johnson. Hits the man in the corner. His three. It's good. Lamaje Steed from downtown. A lead for the Phenoms. They haven't led since it was 2-0. Guevara now playing from behind for just the second time. Up and in off the backboard. My goodness, Hundal with back-to-back buckets for the Thunder. Playing like it's the late fourth quarter. Both teams making sure whatever shot they take is going to go down. Johnson driving with the left hand, got it over Pena. Hundal almost had 3 straight possessions in scoring. His streak will end there as the ball goes forward for the Phenom, stepping back into a 3. A foul after the rebound. Hugo Abarea brought it down for the Thunder, but then getting a little too confident, a little too aggressive. Here's another look from Johnson driving through Hugo Abarea. You have to give him a little bit of credit. He was going out to the man in the corner, Lamaje Steed, who had just hit a 3 a moment ago. He was going out there. That was his defensive assignment, but he was also still trying to swat at Johnson, who was going up with the left hand, which actually favored his side. Trying to do double duty. Just didn't work. Johnson got the best of it. The Thunder re-enter Jonathan Medina. Pena will be the catalyst on the inbound, playing from the box formation down around the key. Hundal looked to be the number 1 option. He was cut off, so they go up high to Guevara. Hundal in the corner, just out of reach. Blocked from behind by Guevara, but he also made some contact. That's the first second half foul against the Thunder. Two shots for Robert McDonald. Grindal unleashes another three. That's no good. Steed brings it down. Leads his man up court. The Thunder trying to set up to take a charge. Holt gets out of the way and still makes him pay. 24-21, the Phenoms. This is their largest lead of the game. Corner three. That's no good. Holt, another chance. Holt going all the way through. Count the basket. And another possible three-point play for Jaden Holt, who continues to lead the Phuture Phenoms. Oh, no, my apologies. They called it on the ground. Looked like the official gave the signal to count the basket, but they'll take it away. And Holt's efforts will not go unnoticed. The points just won't count towards the total. Left side, wing three, banks it in. My goodness. Robert McDonald with quite a bit of pressure says, Holt, you should have had a three-point play. I'll earn those 3 points back for us. Lamaje Steed denies it down low. The Valley Phuture Phenoms on another level. Anthony Bowen picking up a foul. Knocked this one down just a moment ago. And here is the block from Steed. Rising up, protecting the paint, saying nothing gets past me. Guevara will try it. Gets his own miss. Brings it back out. And here's Medina. Pena steps into it. Looks good. No. Here's Pena again. Going up against Steed. Hangs on the rim and drops off last second. We'll have 2 free throws with Herbert Pena. Substitutions coming in, 1 for each team. Actually, the Valley Phuture Phenoms will have a late adjustment and bring in both reserves. Brooks and McDonald both out of play for the Valley Phuture Phenoms. They'll hit the charger, get a little rest, boost up their energy for a moment. Three on the way, same spot. Looking for that backboard again. Fortunately, this time only hitting glass. Up and down to Steed. He'll try to power his way. 3 in the key is the call. Steed resting down there, taking too much time. A nice drive. Goes against Steed. Another block. Lamage Steed denying everything. And then the up-court left hand will hang on the rim and barely drop through. Anthony Bowen, he has 5. Bowen shot, great use of the left hand. As long as it goes down, that's all that matters. Meanwhile, for the Thunder, Luke Shelton at the free throw line, unable to get his first, and more substitutions. The Valley Future Phenoms, late second half, subbing 2 in at a time to make sure the players have the rest to finish out the game. Thunder on the other side, they're playing with an 8-man roster. Hundal re-enters for the Thunder. It was a huge part of the first half. Second half, Thunder really quieted down. The shots not quite falling for them the way they'd like. Find themselves down by 7, which is the largest lead of the game. McDonald pump fakes a pass. Finds a man in the corner, but the Butterfinger slipped through Lennon Brooks. A bad pass on the entry. And 3 in the key will be the call. Bounced off his thigh, able to bring it back up a second later, but the defense had the time to get there and force the turnover. It's the second 3 in the key, 2 within the last 2 minutes, 1 on each team. Drive, shot, no good. Pena picks it up. That might be 5 on him. I'll have to double check with the scorekeeper, Allie, make sure she's doing her job over there. Johnson goes 1 of 2 at the line. 30-22, just 5 to go. The clock will stop inside the final minute as long as the Thunder are able to keep the game inside 10 points. And that'll be where this game is decided most likely, if the Thunder can get their hot streak going from the outside again. And Bowen able to dish it off before going back down for the travel. Last touched by the Phenoms, and here come the substitutions again. Guevara will re-enter. Having him and Hundal on the court at the same time, the 2 big shooters we saw, they combined for the first 14 points. 12 of those were from 3. Those 2 shooters get 1 open, let them do the work. Here's Guevara now. Possessions are getting slimmer and slimmer. Phenoms seem to be getting more aggressive. Here's Hundal. He'll go up, scoop with the left hand, count it for 2. A chance at another. He has to get to the line quickly. You know that clock won't stop. So Hundal able to put it through. A possible 3-point play, and the lead is down to 6. Here's the replay. You see him scoop up, and Phenom player there, Johnson, he said, I went straight up with my arm. Well, Hundal went for the scoop around, and you had the arm in the lane. Hundal misses the free throw. A player standing around not knowing that it was a free ball. The Thunder pick it back up, score again, and just like that, it's a 4-point game with just over 3 to go. The Thunder on the comeback. Phenoms 30, Thunder 26. It's NorCal Sports TV's Spring Jamboree as the Thunder right on track. You just saw the promo for the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, and I want to make sure you join us for that. 4th through 12th grade boys and girls, welcome. You can register today at norcalsportstv.com/camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. It's 5 days of nothing but basketball. And if you're a parent saying, I don't want to send my child to a camp that I don't know how it's going or anything, well, with the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, it's a little bit different. Each team plays 2 games per day in the afternoon, and we broadcast all the games. So you can watch how your child's doing, how they're improving, what they're learning in the game, just by simply watching the broadcast. NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. Register today. 30-26 is the score, with the Valley Phuture Phenoms leading the Thunder Hoops with 3 minutes to go. But the Thunder Hoops, they've been on the comeback trail. They've been able to cut the lead to 4, but just like that, Lamaje Steed will not go down easy. We've seen his defensive abilities. We've seen his shooting from the outside, and for yet another time, we see him score from inside the paint. Thunder answer right back. Timeout was called by the Thunder after there was a missed free throw on an and-one attempt. They had scored the basket, went to the free throw line. Shot was missed, but none of the players knew it was a live ball, so the Thunder grabbed it, put it back up, and that's where we reach this point now. The clock will stop inside a minute as long as this game stays within the 10-point margin. And that's where this game can be won or lost. Here's Guevara. Pass deflected out of bounds, and it stays with the Thunder. Five fouls against the Valley Phuture Phenoms in the second half. Only 3 against the Thunder, and the Thunder hope to not play from behind when it comes down to that final minute because they simply don't have the fouls to get the Phenoms in the bonus that quickly. So they won't be shooting until you foul them multiple times. Right now, the Thunder are just trying to focus on their offense and get within 1 if possible, or take the lead, of course, but it's Friesen. Looks like they're stopping the clock with inside the final 2 minutes. So the Thunder still have a good chance. It's a one-possession game. 3 points is the difference. Here's Johnson. Gets the pass low. Looking for Lennon Brooks. It launches off his forearm out of bounds. And that clock still continuing to run. Now here's the final minute, so the clock will definitely stop when needed. But 32-29 is the score. Thunder, you don't necessarily need a 3 here. You just need to score. Guevara up and down to Hundal from the top. He gets a man on his knees, and he's got it from mid-range. Hundal brings it to a 1-point game. They played from behind nearly the entire second half, looking to retake the lead in crunch time. Less than 40 seconds. 3 from the top. No. Deep rebound. Guevara. A chance to take the lead. The full court press comes into play. Johnson's back for the Phenoms. A timeout called by the Thunder. Got it just in time. The Thunder have expelled all of their timeouts. As we look back at this, Guevara hits Hundal up top, got the man on his knees, and able to finish off the mid-range. We'll keep it here in the final 27 seconds. 32-31. The Phuture Phenoms with a 1-point lead. The Thunder will have the ball coming into play in just a moment. It's the NorCal Sports TV Spring Jamboree. And a lot of these players for the Thunder Hoops playing together, one team playing high school together, but since it's out of season, they're able to come play in the youth tournaments. If you have a team, you can join them in these events, just like the Spring Jamboree, by going to norcalsportstv.com/2025 events. The Thunder putting down shots left and right in the final minutes to come back. 1-point game, 27 seconds. The clock will stop when it goes out of bounds, when there's fouls, anything that's needed. Kundal, Guevara, Pena, Friesen, and Freitas. That's the Thunder 5. One of these players needs to score here and make the difference that they've been waiting to see the entire second half. Guevara now working on McDonald. Keeps the handle. Ball comes loose. Up court pass. McDonald. 1-2 step. Smokes the layup. And a foul on the secondary. Guevara picks up the foul, and the Phenoms will have free throws. A chance to go up by 3. It all started with Guevara over dribbling at the top, losing the handle due to the hand of McDonald. And here McDonald could have had the 3-point game. Now he has to earn him 1 by 1 from the free throw line. Johnson it is. He's got the first of 2. It's a 2-point game, 12.6 seconds. One shot for Johnson. Ball comes out. 2-point game. Guevara. He's fouled. No, he does not. He travels. The Thunder defense will now have to make a stand after Guevara took an extra step. And quick foul from Hundal will stop it again just after a half second off the clock. And this was exactly what I was talking about a couple of minutes ago. It's the foul situation.
Why is he shooting?
That was only the 5th foul against the Thunder. Need 2 more to get the Phenoms in the bonus. The inbound deflected. It'll go out, last touched by the Phenoms. Lennon Brooks knew he was the last one to touch it, so he had to go down and see if he could make the difference. 7 seconds, 2-point game. You're not thinking jump shot. All you need is a layup. A 3 to win, a 2 to tie. Hundal from downtown gets it off in time, draws iron, but it's not enough. The Valley Phuture Phenoms play from behind the entire first half. They take the lead in the second and never look back. 33-31 the final score as the Valley Phuture Phenoms come away with a win. You've been watching the Spring Jamboree on NorCal Sports TV. You can join us for more events at norcalsportstv.com/2025 events. Bring your team here to Venture Academy and all through Northern California. Until next time, for my producer, Jason Green, Avery and Naomi on the cameras, I've been the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Subscribe to NorCal Sports TV. It's the Spring Jamboree, NorCal Sports TV.